Virgo, hello and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Stevie. This is Spiritually by Stevie, and if you are Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or North Node, there could be something in this reading for you. This is a weekly reading. It's valid from today, November the 16th, all the way through until next week, which takes us to November the 22nd. So let's see what the next week ahead has in store for you, Virgo. There's some divine higher knowledge that you're going to be receiving this week. It may come in the form of light codes or some kind of activation. You may feel a little bit more tired than usual, but that's happening because you're discovering some kind of lost part of yourself. And there is going to be an experience that happens this week that almost like triggers some kind of domino effect with this higher learning card here. It's like you're putting into practice the things that you already know, the things that you've learned from previous cycles, and at the same time you're receiving some new information in divine order, divine timing, that is showing you that you need to do what feels right for you at the moment. There's some kind of huge life lesson that you're learning off the back of this at the moment, Virgo, and your internal guidance system is really shouting at you. It's pointing you in the direction in which that you need to go, and you're really being protected at the moment. There's a definitive sense that Spirit really has your back and that you should expect something miraculous to happen as long as you have faith. Listen to what your soul is telling you, though. I do feel like that is very important for you guys this week. You're really being asked to trust the good in yourself and in other people in a very altruistic kind of way. Relating to this higher learning thing, though, you already have the majority of the answers. I just feel like whatever this information is that you're going to receive, be it from a different dimension or from your higher self, or be it in your 3D reality, you already know, you can already feel that is coming in for you at the moment. So make sure that you're listening to your intuition and make sure that you're being open to that. Let's get some Moonology cards and we'll see what else you guys need to know. We're not taking those. You see, same messages again coming from this deck. The answers that you've been waiting for are really on their way to you. That's nuts. The answers that you're seeking, Virgo, are most definitely on the way to you, but you are being asked to have absolute unwavering faith. And if you're feeling like a situation is impossible, remember the word in itself actually breaks down to I'm possible. And as long as you're staying in that I'm possible, I can do this kind of mindset and releasing the old shit that doesn't serve you anymore, whatever it is that you're moving into that's new after you gain this extra bit of wisdom is going to be really fucking awesome for you. I just feel like you need to meditate more so that you can go inside yourself and get this answer that you're missing. Let's get some tarot and we'll see what else you need to know. There is some kind of brand new beginning about to occur for you, Virgo. My guides are playing I Feel It Coming by the weekend. So you know that this is on the verge of coming into your existence. There's a sense that this has been happening for quite some time, so you're not really sure where to put yourself when it arrives. Yeah, you're not taking any action towards this because of uncertainty. And I do feel like as soon as you get this missing piece of information or this new bit of wisdom, this new bit of knowledge that you're waiting for, it's going to almost like set the wheels in motion. You're not going to be holding on to the fact that you're still anymore. You are going to take the action that the universe is guiding you to take, and you're going to do it in a very loving, very giving, very compassionate kind of way. This is something that you've been waiting for a really, really, really long time. This could have been something that goes as far back as maybe 2015, 2016 or 2017, so take that however it resonates, but it feels like it's been a very, very, very long time coming, and maybe that is why you're dubious about taking action towards this. And celebrating is what I want to say. There's a sense of it can't be real. This is not really what's going to happen, so I'm not going to do anything, and I'm not going to put it into practice, and I'm not going to celebrate any small wins relating to this situation just in case it's not true. And you're really being urged to change your perspective on that. You have the answers that you need already to be able to see this clearly. And when this other piece of information that you're waiting for comes in, it's just going to instantly make sense in a way that you never thought was possible. It's almost like it's going to make a complete outlook on the whole situation, do a complete 180 flip, and you've suddenly, it's like the light's going to go on and you're going to see the full picture instead of only being able to see half of what you need to. This is going to transform you. There is some kind of huge change that is coming in off the back of that, and you're maybe getting a little bit tetchy because you're waiting for that to show up. That's happening because you're waiting in a very active kind of waiting way, and you're being asked to just step back, go within, make sure that you're more balanced in the way that you're approaching this, and don't be, when is it coming? How is it coming? Why is it coming? Just be like, okay, it's on its way. I don't need to do anything else apart from wait for it. And that's exactly right. You don't need to do anything else right now apart from wait for this other piece of information while you try to be as altruistic as possible, stand in your power as much as possible, and listen to what source and your higher self is telling you, because there's something about that you're missing a trick with, is what my guide said. So let's get some blunt cards and we'll see what else you need to know. Virgo, you're maybe not taking any action on something because you're not seeing clearly how this could come together. I do feel like this situation relates to a person that you're dealing with. I'm not 100% sure if you're in communication with this person, or even if they're in your life. At some point they have been in your life, and they are a wish fulfillment. It's just, there's some huge fear surrounding this, Virgo. You're wanting to move towards this person and have a brand new beginning, but you've got to let the old stuff go first. And I feel like it's the old stuff that you're holding on really tightly to. There's a sense of fear surrounding this, and the fear is completely unfounded, because if you're not happy where you are right now, then you need to take the action to change that. It's not anybody else's responsibility to make you happy. Virgo, I feel like there's a sense of you looking for an external solution to some kind of internal problem, and it's got you in a little bit of a tailspin. It's got you in your head about this. Don't give up on this situation, Virgo. See it from a different perspective. And when you put your mind to it, and you make the steps that you're being guided to make by doing this alone, then this brand new beginning is going to come through to you. You've had intuitive nudges about this. We've got the Crown Chakra card and we've got the High Priestess. You already know what's going on. You're not paying attention to it, and because you fear that it's an illusion, so therefore you're not moving forwards towards it. We've got the Ending card on the bottom of the deck as well. So as you know, in order for anything brand new to come in, Virgo, you need to make some space for it. And that means having a very clear-cut ending. It means making space for the new stuff that's about to come in, and maybe that's what you're scared of. There's a sense surrounding this of like, if I move towards what my soul is wanting, what my wish fulfillment is, and what my soul is telling me that I need to do, I might lose everything. And that frightens the fucking life out of you, Virgo. You really shouldn't be afraid about this. I feel like whatever you're holding on to ridiculously tightly, the more tightly you hold on to this, the less fulfilled you're going to be with the entire situation. I do feel, Virgo, like you're having the rug pulled out from underneath you at the moment for whatever reason, and you're holding on to that rug with all of your might, all of your fear, and all of your ego. It's time for you to clear that crap away. It's time for you to roll the fucking rug up, stick it underneath your arm, and trundle on to the next place where you can lay that rug back down again until it's time for the universe to pull it out from underneath you again. This is what happens when you don't listen to your intuition, when you don't follow what your soul is calling you to do. You get a couple of chances, and then, Virgo, if you can't follow that, it almost seems like your life is systematically pulled apart or destroyed until you do what your soul is calling you to do. And there's a definite sense that that is what is going on here, Virgo. What the fuck have you been doing to yourself? Virgo, I've just split the deck and the heart chakra card is there. My guides also showed me a stop sign at the exact same time. So I do feel like your heart space is closed, Virgo. You are not allowing things to come into your existence at the moment, and you're really being called to look at that with a renewed sense of vigor. Make space for things, allow things to come into your existence. My guides also wanted to remind you that there's a difference between what you want and what you need. And what you want might have been the thing that you are being forced to leave behind so that you can go towards what you need. And what you want, Virgo, and what you need look very, very, very different to each other. And I think you're seeing that now in a very rose-tinted glasses off kind of way. You're really seeing that clearly, whereas before it wasn't something that you were able to see because there was so much other shit. I want to say ego, bravado, fear, yuckiness all coming in the way of this, and it threw a giant spanner in the works. I do feel like the clarity that you're looking for in this missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle is probably going to appear at some point over the next 7 days, especially with us having the full moon in Taurus on Friday along with a partial lunar eclipse. It's going to change a lot of things, including the way that you look at relationships. Maybe that is going to be the bit of information that you need from within yourself that enables you to spring forward and use this shit situation that you've been in as like a jumping off point. Virgo, my guides are also playing the song You're Ready for This. So I do feel like something huge is coming. You probably feel it intuitively. It's not quite crash landed into your reality yet. Hold on tight. This week might be a little bit difficult for you to contend with if you stay with your fear goggles on. You're really being urged to remove those and look at everything from a higher self, soul-based perspective, and then you will find the answers that you need. So I really hope that that was helpful for you, Virgo. I'll be back same time and same place next week. In the meantime, if you'd like to book a personal healing, reading or coaching session, the links are in the description box below, as is the link for my brand new course, Becoming Unfuckwithable. It launches January the 3rd. It's a 30-day program of self-improvement that will help you create a life that you absolutely love so that you can be completely unfuckwithable and absolutely unshakable. So I'll see you next week, guys. Thank you ever so much for being here. I love you loads. Take care. Bye-bye.